Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. Today I'm going to do something slightly different. I want to show you how we go about looking at shares. Me in case of that, all of you think that we have this some kind of secret place where repository where we pull all this information out, which companies invest in, what to do. But to show you how boring and how convoluted sometimes it is to look for companies and look for shares. So this is just going to be like me in case of sitting and thinking about, okay, what share, what company to buy. Kind of gives you a bird's eye view on how we go about it. Maybe you can try doing something like this, and also shows you the pitfalls or the problems you can run into if you just if you don't do your research properly and you start randomly looking at companies. Anyway, I hope you find this informative as we jump into this. Come, Keshav.
Yes.
Google.com, right? Okay, in Google. So what is one of the things we look for is an undervalued company, right?
Yeah, sir.
Right. So let's look for undervalued companies in India. Oops, it went off. India. Right. So then we get into this. Let's correct that. So then in Google, we start saying this. Why is it scrolling? Oh, okay. One of the things which we like using is also Screener, right?
Yeah.
So Screener has this undervalued stocks. All of us think Screener is a good information. Yeah, not only you and me, a lot of our followers also use Screener.
This app you only introduced us. Now only I came to see that it also showcases undervalued stocks.
This is what I'm going to show you.
Thank you, sir.
How crazy this is, right? Sir. So the first company that throws up over there is something called EKI Energy. Have you heard of this company?
No, sir.
Okay. We look at the PE.
3.53.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks fabulous, right? Market capital?
1,201 crores. Okay.
That looks very nice, no?
Yeah.
Dividend yield 1.
Yeah, sir.
Right? Everything looks good.
Yes, sir. But the profit only, it's a negative.
Yes.
Still of negative. The sales volume is negative.
So then we say, okay, what is this company? Let's dive into this. So you click on this. Right?
Okay.
So it says it was incorporated in 2011. Okay, provides carbon credit trading, carbon advisory services for climate change and sustainable solutions. Sounds interesting.
Okay.
Because in the day of climate change,
yeah, sir.
Electric vehicles and solar panels. So as an investor, like, hey, sir, this must be interesting.
Yeah, sir.
Because it's something related to modern technology.
Futuristic
outlook.
Okay. Yeah, sir.
So I don't know what it is, but sounds very impressive. And the company name sounds impressive. It's trading at 437. Right?
High and low is 2,100 rupees. Low is 355.
So looks like a great value buy, no? The price is close to all-time low, and the price has come down from 2,000. So if it's a good buy, there's a good chance for growth, right? As an investment.
Yeah, sir. Every time you say in life you have some rock bottom.
Yeah. So maybe we struck gold.
So this company.
No, but you don't know. See, this is what I mean, Keshav.
Okay.
As an investor, especially as a beginner like you and me, we're not seasoned like Anand.
Yeah.
Right? All of our viewers are like this, like you and me, what I'm saying. We randomly start looking at things.
Yeah. Sir.
So then what we do is, you and me will read. Some of our viewers immediately will copy paste this company name and say, sir, talk about this company.
Yes, sir.
Hoping that someone, you or me or Anand, will look at this message and talk about the company. Because you don't want to do the research. Or two, you'll randomly look at this and say, okay, only 437 rupees a share. Okay, I'll buy 2 shares and see what happens. Right? But that's not how we should do it. So let's look down further. Right? So key points, let's see if it, okay, say they have to sign into your account. We don't have an account, so we'll just slide down further. Right. Now look at the share price, how it's been trading. This is just 1 year. It's gone to, looks like a Ruchi Soya, no?
Yeah, sir.
And look at the volume, the trade volumes over here. Can you see the volumes?
Yeah, sir.
Look at it, amount of shares. There's a K there. That means you have to add 3 more zeros. See the volume in the share trade. Right? See 10 years. when you say 10 years, it's supposed to be incorporated in 2011. That means it only went 2021.
Yeah.
It started going public and trading. We have to see when it went public. Okay? Because 10 years when we say it's only showing up to 21, that means it's gone public around here. So at 40 rupees, from 40 rupees it rose all the way up to
3,115. Okay.
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 Then it's come down to this.
456.
Yeah. So just looking at this, and we are value investors, we think we found some secret gold dust. So then we slide down further, as you would always do. Shortcut guru, or you look at it and say pros
and cons.
Yes, you look at the pros and say, sir, debt is reduced. It's almost debt free.
Yeah.
Delivered good profit and growth.
358%.
Look at that, 358%. Okay, percent. Over the last 5 years, companies have good return on equity. But working capital increase. That's okay, sir.
It's okay. Yes.
You're feeling them, right?
Yeah, sir. It has only one con, and
Then
that is capital.
you see, okay, who are the peers?
Okay.
Gujarat Gas, Century Plyboard, BSC.
CDSL,
This is strange
CAM Services, Indian Energy, Sheila Foam,
because the industry is what?
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. That means whatever is not classified, whatever is left over, you club it together.
Oh, that
So it's like chop suey.
No.
All the leftovers they put in chop suey,
Okay.
Chinese chop suey. All the leftover vegetables
sir.
and leftover bits of the chicken, they'll put it and make chop suey. That company is part of the chop suey of BSC.
So then we can't find the correct information
wait.
about. Okay.
We just got started, man.
We just got
We don't know. Maybe we shouldn't be negative. Maybe this is a great find.
Okay.
We don't know. Because if you look at it compared to so-called the peers, it's quite cheap. Right? Market capitalization is okay. Okay, if you're talking about quarter profit, Gujarat Gas has also not done anything great. Century Plyboard is also not doing anything great. Right?
Yeah, sir.
Right. So if you look at it, if you're looking at terms of net quarter sales is negative, lots of them are negative here. So you're like, sir, okay, we'll see. So let's jump into this. Instead of saying, we should always view consolidated, we should never view standalone, because consolidated means everything put together.
Okay.
Right? So these are the quarter sales. Let's leave quarter. We're not traders. We're looking for value investing. So let's get into the balance sheet. This is something really. See. Equity capital, that's an increase. Look at the reserves, it's going up. Borrowings, it's
also
up.
going up.
Yeah. Okay. Short-term borrowings, there is something there, then it's reduced. And there's something known as other liabilities. And something called leasing liabilities, which has appeared. Okay. So, here we are going to, let's leave it standalone here, because they're not showing much in consolidated, you're not showing you the details. So if you see standalone share capital, 2012, 2013, this is when it started becoming listed and trading. See, it only comes to life at 2021.
Okay.
Right? Reserves are going up. Right? Fixed assets, total liabilities, if you see, that's also going up.
Yeah, sir.
Now let's see where's the shareholding patterns. The promoter is holding
73.47.
Yeah. And these promoters, we don't know who these guys are.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
So it shows
And this person called
one family, I think so.
Yeah, they're one family, all right. But this Manish Kumar
Dabkar.
Yeah. Dabkar owns 51 point. He owns most of it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Manish is a male. I'm not sure. Could be. Manish is a man only, right?
Yeah, so Manish Kumar. Kumar is a male. Okay.
So then FIS, someone called Maven India Funds.
Okay.
I don't even know who this Maven India Funds is. He seems to have owning 5%.
But now he doesn't own anything.
Yeah, so he sold out.
Yeah, sir.
Right, domestic investors were holding.
0.
They have also gone to 0. So who's all that made up with? That's held by the public.
Yeah, sir.
In the public, there's one major investor to this guy. He's also sold out. Or I don't know if this is not being reported because in March it was there. So we have to figure out what happened here.
Okay.
This guy is exited or whatever. But the funny thing in Screener is if you click, let's say you want to find out who Maven is, you click on this. Okay, you have to have your account signed in. If you sign into your account, it'll tell you who Maven is, who this FI is, which all company he's invested in, when he bought these companies, what was all his buy orders, what was all his sell orders. All that is public information.
Okay.
So you can see who's this FII, where is his money being going, what has he been buying and selling.
Okay.
So this is how you do research. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So most important thing we finally have to get into is go into the company's website. So let's say we don't even know what carbon.
Yeah.
What is this? We read.
Carbon.
Here we go. Carbon
Credit
trading. So let's see what is this carbon credit trading, right? Carbon credit trading. So what is this carbon credit trading? What is carbon credit trading? Okay, let's read in this. This is a nice resource called Investopia. Here. So what does it say?
Permits that allow the owner to emit a certain amount of carbon dioxide or other greenhouse gases.
Okay, so what the basic concept in carbon credits is, you have a company, case of medical store, right? You're manufacturing in your factory some medicines.
Okay.
But because of your manufacturing process, you're emitting so much of carbon, right? Your carbon footprint. So let's say you're supposed to only emit 1% or 2%, but it's more than that. So you're paying a fine.
Okay.
I have a company, right? But I'm allowed also to emit 1%, but I'm not. So I have credit. So what I do is I sell my carbon footprint to you.
Okay.
You understand?
Understand, sir. Seems like a
Yeah. So I can make money.
Okay.
So it encourages you. So overall, this room's carbon footprint will come down because each company over here will make sure we're capped at a certain level. So allows that kind of trading to happen.
Okay.
Right. So that's what it says. Carbon credits, also known as carbon offsets, permits and allows the owner to emit carbon dioxide or the greenhouse. One credit of emission is 1 ton of carbon dioxide equivalent. So you can trade. Like how you're trading money, trading credits, trading commodity.
Okay.
Greenhouse gases are being traded. Okay. So this company seems to be doing something related to this.
Okay.
So let's see this company, their website. So let's say carbon trading credit in India. Let's see if this company's name comes up first. Energy World. Very strange. This company's name itself is not throwing up first. I thought they would have.
I think it's a new idea of the company, so we can add that. Yeah, sir. By helping them. Yeah. Okay, energy.
Okay, so let's go to their website. So they're saying move towards a net zero future. So what do we do? Who are we? So you can read about all this.
Yeah, sir.
Okay? So let's just see, and under investors, what do they have? Because they're all mandated according to Indian laws that they have to share. There's all public information which they have to share, which they've shared. At least this company's website is working on like Banaras Beats. So it tells you the meetings the board has had, what all they've done, right?
Okay.
All the disclosures are all filed so you can read it, right? Which is good. So at least the company,
That's all information.
all the information is available So you can read everything, financial results. So now let's see if we can get to the annual report. External for information, let's go about where's the annual report? Annual financial
results.
There's nothing, it just clicks, nothing below it. Well, at least the website, whoever made the website has made a good job of it. Let's see, maybe
Sir, I want to add something.
Sure.
This is called clickbait, right?
No, it's not clickbait.
Sir, everyone who watches our channel say something called clickbait.
Clickbait is
When
enticing you. The advertisement is so good, we fall for it.
Seem like this only, sir.
No, but this is not. Here you come looking for it. No, this wasn't. You weren't like sitting and reading something, and this company's information came in an enticing way to you.
Okay.
Making you click it. Here we are looking for this information, so it's really not clickbait.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm also confused as our viewers.
Yeah, I understand.
It's like a clickbait.
I understand.
Yes.
I understand. It's in the documents here, annual reports. That's the nice thing about these guys. You go to BSE's website. This is what they filed with BSE. So let's see. This is what they filed this year, last year's balance sheet, 2022. Right? So let's see. Very fancy. I mean,
yes, sir.
They've got 40 plus countries they're present clients in. They have 2,500 clients. They have over 130 people working for them. It's a relatively small company. This is all very good marketing. We're 6 pages in, there's hardly any information. This is all about green technology and okay, this is a letter from the guy. This is only Manish Kumar. Okay, that's right. He's a guy at least. Okay.
He's the managing director.
Yeah.
So same as like Bada's Beach. They are only owning the company. They're just.
Yeah, but he owns. So he must have started like a startup, a small company.
Okay.
Trading in carbon credits. So it's a good business to be in. In theory, that is. Because let's say I work like a stock exchange, but for carbon credits.
Okay.
So you have a company, you need to buy the credits. I find a guy who has too much credits, who doesn't want it. I put you guys together and I can make a profit. So you understand? I buy your credits. I see that you're not using your credits. I buy your credits and keep it in my stock. Then when he needs it, I sell him those credits.
Okay. Understood, sir.
Yes, understood. Yeah. Acting like a broker.
Understood, sir.
I don't know if that's what they're doing because I have to read it. In theory, this is what I've understood. Okay, I might be wrong. Okay. I'm sure some people will be immediately commenting in our video like, "Oi, this is not what it means," which is good. It's a good way to find information. Talking about it is a great way. One of the best ways to learn is to talk about it. When you're open and public about your information and your knowledge, then people talk about it. Then you improve your knowledge. So someone who has the right information or better information, they'll immediately correct you. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing to be ashamed of that. So immediately you can say, okay, I understand that now. Like how you just understood. So this is what I've understood in principle.
Okay.
So this company is supposed to be doing this, is what I've understood. But we have to deep down read it to see when it started, how it started, who's this guy, okay? So these are the guys who are running the company. It seems like his family or this is his wife, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. So none of these names are familiar to me. So these are all very new names to me. Then he's talked about the industry itself here. See, the emergence of, which is a little weird because we are into 12 pages into a 70-page document, 90-page document. That's like 1/10 of the document, and he's still not even spoken about his numbers and what the company is doing. These are all about the history of carbon, what I was telling you about.
Okay. Carbon credits.
So basically, each country's emission and the way that this is like research news,
Yes.
Carbon credit market in India. So whatever we are looking for, we can find out the information. Is this business viable? Which is good in a way, I guess. So since we don't know anything about it, if we sit and read it from page to page, which we can't do in a video, we'll get to know more and more about it. And now he talks about the company logo. This is their new logo. So that means they've just done this recently. and all the accreditation they've got, and all the employee, what they're doing for the employees and social benefit programs, is all mandated according to governance. So SEBI and all that. So they put all this information in their annual report. You're wondering why is he talking about all this? Because yes, government says. So these are the total revenues. See, this is where it's interesting. If you look at the income
Okay.
over here, can you see last year 2020 to 2021, it's at 19. This is in lakhs, okay? 19,000. These are in lakhs.
Okay.
See the jump from revenue operations. It's phenomenal. Can you see it? It's almost 10 times. In 1 year, his business has grown by 10 times. So that is scary in one weird way. What is he doing which has... So you will have to read further into this revenue from operations to find out where is he getting all this revenue from operations, because he's saying it's purely from business.
Okay.
It's not from investment. It's not that he's had some asset he's selling.
So
it's not
So this is 19,078. This is
1,80,000. Yeah, but in lakh.
Okay.
It's, you're thinking 19,000 rupees. It's not 19,000 rupees.
Okay.
19,000
Okay, in lakhs.
Lakhs.
Okay.
That's what you have to see. Always keep.
Yeah, understood, sir.
90 will be in crores. Okay.
Understood, sir.
So then we jump down. You can read all this if you want, but I'm more curious to see if you go down into the balance sheet, investor documents, reports, governance. Then it talks about how much salary they're paying each guy. Again, this is talking about completely world news about carbon and climate change, which is really not related to this company. I don't know. When he's talking about this, okay, here we get a financial statement, independent auditor. It's also important to see who are the auditors. That will also be listed here. Okay, so you have to make sure the auditor is also a good auditing company. It's an unknown auditor that can also be a red flag. So this is okay. Here we go. Revenue. Okay, in note 23. Okay, in the note number is 23. Let's see where 23 is. See, these are notes from standalone financial statement. Note 23. So climate change. So revenues from operation.
Okay.
Sale of products. Climate change and sustainability advisory, carbon offsetting. It still doesn't really tell you what this is. So you have to do more research into seeing what is this. Then you have to find out who is his client base.
Okay.
See, so there might be value in this. He might be a very good business.
Okay.
And we have found him in a time when he's corrected. Market from overvaluing it, maybe he's undervaluing it.
Okay.
So this is how you do it.
Understood, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to kind of briefly walk our viewers through how randomly we went. We searched in Google. How did we start? We started from Google saying undervalued stocks in India.
Okay.
Then we saw the first one, which was this. No other reason. We didn't know anything about it. We just clicked on it. P ratio looked good. We clicked on it. Then we found out it's something about carbon. We didn't know what it was. Carbon credit. So we read about carbon credit. Looks like a good business. Maybe it is. Then we got into the first annual report. Then we read about it. When we read it back fully, from cover to cover, 90 pages you read, you will know all about what carbon credit is.
Okay.
How is a business made? Then you should read about other companies globally dealing in carbon credit. Right?
Okay.
Understood? So that's how you do research. This is how you value investors work. This is how Munger and Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett and all of them find companies by deep diving. You pick a company like this, you take it apart, you read everything about it. By the end of the research, you will be an expert in carbon credit.
Okay.
You'll know how it's sold, how it's bought. You'll know everything about it. So this is how you start. Then you come back to it and see if this company is doing what it's doing is correct. Is it making sense?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, sir.
But this is why I said what Albin does is very important, because when you look at the numbers, especially not in here, when you look at the numbers in the balance sheet, this is why you should look at the balance sheet, because this is the actual numbers.
Okay.
Because in Screener, what could have happened is like it can take some wrong information and give it to you and make it look prettier than it is.
Okay.
That's why you should always read the balance sheet, because this is actual published audited numbers. These are cannot be fudged.
Okay.
Right? I mean, if it's fudged, then he's in deep trouble. So you take these numbers and you do your own calculations based on these numbers.
Okay.
Then you'll get the correct numbers. Right? How to calculate all the ratios, price to earnings ratio, you can find the earnings here. You know the price. And it'll tell you last year's how much the earnings was, this year's earnings was, so you can see. Right? Return on investment, return on equity, everything you can calculate from this, because you know all the equations. So you do that, then you get the correct numbers, then you work forward.
Okay.
Then you can do the rest. But what sometimes does happen for me is, when I do this kind of research, I'll find another company, its competitor, something which is even better.
Okay.
Or it gives me a new opportunity into a new industry which I never thought of, like carbon credit. You and me never thought of it.
Sir.
Is it the future? I don't know. Is it sustainable? I don't know. Or it's just a whole lot of hogwash, because there's really no way to measure your carbon footprint and my carbon footprint. Is it something like Bitcoin, climate change Bitcoin, which is happening here? We don't know. You understand?
Sir. Yeah, sir.
So you check it out.
Okay.
Understood?
Will do it.
Anyway, I hope you guys found this video interesting. This is how me and Kesav look at ideas to invest in personally, and this is how also we look at ideas to talk to you guys about. This is actually very beginner what me and Kesav are doing. With Shashwat and Anand, it will be very different. I'll try to do a video which is more intermediary and expert with Anand and Shashwat, so you guys can see how they look at the same numbers and the same company they would look at it, and we'll do a video about that soon. Thank you for watching Beirich today. I hope you found this video informative and entertaining as always. Currently Anand is in Bangalore and Shashwat is also in Bangalore with him. I'm sure we'll try and do a video with them remotely, or once we are back in the studio, we'll have a video with them about this soon. Thank you for watching Beirich today.
Thank you.
After the event in Bangalore, my team has decided that we should visit my ex-home, Saudi Arabia. We were there recently but visited only Dammam. The idea is to cover the other two major cities, Riyadh and Jeddah. On the 22nd of September, I'll be holding an event in Riyadh, and on 29th September, we will meet in Jeddah. Those who are desirous of meeting me both in Riyadh and Jeddah should contact the email ID given below and the WhatsApp number. My team would get back to you at the earliest. Once again, thank you for supporting Beirich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.